Good morning from Barcelona Saints, the train station this morning. I am going on an adventure this weekend here in Spain. I've never been to the city of Valencia, and that is exactly where I'm headed for a couple days. Okay, my train leaves in 10 minutes. I've never had to really my bag go through a security thing when going on a train, but people are just pressing it through. I need to check in over here. It looks like the light is already flashing because literally my train is in, I don't know, 7 minutes. So fingers crossed I get there in time. Everybody seems to be in a mad scramble. I didn't know where to go. I'm trying to get my train, I think it's coach number 7, 67. Okay, it was more like a hurry up and rush to get in line, but also masks are required on public transportation here in Spain, and I don't have one, so I'm not sure what to do. I'm just gonna get on the train and hope that somebody gives one to me. I don't know where else I can get one. I did end up asking someone about a mask, and he told me that he wasn't able to get on the train and he needed to go and get a mask somewhere, but he was only kidding, thank goodness. They have a cafeteria on this train, and at the cafeteria they were able to provide a mask for me. So yeah, now I have to wear my mask for the duration of 3 hours on a very quiet train. It was very quiet. But I will be in Valencia very soon, and I haven't even had a cup of coffee today, so I am so sleepy. I'm ready to get there and eat something and see my friend Claudia. While I was sitting in my seat saying that, I was thinking I could just go back to the cafe and maybe get a cup of coffee and like a little muffin or something. That sounds really good. And right now the train is going alongside the coast, so the views outside the window are amazing. Leaving the plane. It's not a plane, it's a train. I have made it. I am here at the train station in Valencia, and it just so happens my friend's train is coming in just a few minutes after mine arrives, so we can go into town, maybe get something to eat before we check into our Airbnb. First stop in Valencia. We are hungry. It's been a long walk in the sun, but we've come to an old-fashioned Valencia traditional place for paella, which is something you definitely need to have here. It's kind of a rice, tomato, seafood dish that they make in a massive griddle, I would call it. I don't know what else. Pan? Is there a name for it? A paella. They make paella in the paella. But we're gonna enjoy this meal and then head to our Airbnb in Paris. Good morning from Valencia, Spain. Yesterday, Claudia and I walked around the city a little bit, found our Airbnb, checked in, and I wanted to show you how cute this place is. We're renting a room from a lady's house. The reason being is that it looks very culturally appropriate. Like, it has all the Spanish tile that I love in this house, and so I thought it would be the best place for us to stay, as well as a little Spanish grandma made us breakfast. Yeah, it's just a cute little room. Look at the bathrooms there attached, a nice little armoire, the bed. My favorite is these tiles. We have a fancy chandelier. How cool is that? The shower here. Share the bathroom with the lady who lives here because she doesn't have a shower in her room, but it's not been a problem at all. They have all been very kind, and the rest of the apartment is just as charming as this room and has different tiles all throughout it. When arriving here to Valencia, we spent the evening going to flamenco and also trying our very first try of Valencia horchata. So we decided to spend our first whole day here in Valencia going on a city tour to learn a little bit more about the city and then enjoying the largest aquarium in all of Europe. It's gonna be a good day. We have started our tour and I learned that Valencia is known as the city of the brave ones, which because the Romans were the ones that first came here, they named the city Valencia. And this area here used to be the old Roman Forum. The tour guide said that if they were to dig underneath this, only like 3 meters below this, you would find the old Roman remains, which there are old Roman remains on the other side of the basilica that we're headed to now. We stopped at the archaeological site of the old Roman baths, which is absolutely incredible that they've been able to dig them up. And the tour guide let us know that on Sundays, many of the museums here in Valencia are free. The hours are a little shorter, but if you do come here on Sundays, check and see because you could possibly get into quite a few of the museums without having to pay. Other than, he said, the ones that are run by the Catholic Church, they still charge on Sundays. Valencia Cathedral is absolutely stunning from the outside. I can't imagine what it looks on the inside, but in the tour we're not able to go on the inside. But one of the coolest things he explained to us is that there is a chalice in there that's believed to be one of the things that Indiana Jones was looking for in the movies. They believe chalice that they have in the church is one of the very few that are found all around Europe. So cool. One of the cooler things that he said about the cathedral is that there are actually 3 guys that are the bell ringers for the cathedral. So currently, someone is up there ringing that bell. That is so cool. It reminds me of the job of being like a lighthouse keeper. You're the bell ringer, something very similar. I'm pretty sure like for a day or 2, maybe a week, I wouldn't mind like the job of being the bell ringer. It would be really cool. Also, here in the main square, there is a fountain where you can get fresh drinking water. I'm pretty sure my tour guide wouldn't have suggested for us to all to fill up our water bottles because it's a very hot day if the water wasn't safe. So not all public fountains are the best for you to get the water out of, but there is one specifically in the main square that is safe. Things about walking tours is learning about local legends or different things that the locals believe. Now here in Valencia, I have noticed that there are little bats everywhere, which is such a strange little animal to have as statues places. But supposedly the Christians were under attack in the city and a bat came through and warned them all. So now they celebrate the bat here in the city. So cool to have that little story. Supposedly the bat like was hitting a drum. But I'm not sure if that's actually what happened. We finished our walking tour just outside the Valencia Central Market, which is one of the biggest markets here in all of Europe. Claudia and I are very hungry, so we're gonna try to find something to eat on the inside. The oranges are very well known. So getting fresh squeezed orange juice was our first stop here in this market. They just put the oranges in a little machine and squirt out this orange juice. It's so bright orange. It is so good, so sweet, no added sugar, just delicious fresh orange juice. It makes me like, my mouth is salivating like crazy. It's like sweet and really sour at the same time. So good. On to more of this market because We need to get something to eat. The market is only open in the morning and early afternoon. It's closing in an hour, so some of the shops are already closing up, so we need to decide on what we're gonna eat before they close shop, and we starve to death. Just kidding. Okay, for lunch I got a few things in the market. One of them, bocadillo. It's a little sandwich with aguacate, con queso, rocket. I don't know what this lettuce, but it's a tiny little sandwich. So this looks fresh and delicious. The other thing that I picked up, panadilla, a little baby empanada. Is that what an empanadilla is? Yeah. But inside there is queso. I learned the word for spinach that I can't remember now at the moment. Empanadas are everywhere here in Spain. I do actually really love them. The pastry on the outside and the delicious inside is always a treat. Very delicious. And the last thing I got is something that I've never tried before or even seen. Fanta lemon is not a flavor that I'm familiar with. Do we have this in the US? I'm not sure, but I thought I'd give it a go. I imagine maybe like fizzy lemonade. That's exactly what it tastes like, fizzy lemonade. All right, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then we're gonna head out and go to the aquarium. We have come to the Oceanographic Museum. Graphic? I might be saying that wrong. It's the aquarium here in the city. It's supposed to be the second largest one here in Europe, so it should be a really fun adventure. They said to take about 4 hours here, and we got tickets that are kind of combined tickets. The Science Center is also included in the ticket, so we'll be sure to pop by there a little later as well. I'm looking forward to being some AC because it's freaking hot out here. I'm sweating. Get me inside and watching some jellies or maybe even some turtles. That would be like my dream. Coming to the aquarium. When we were kids, we used to go to the aquarium a lot. There's one not very far from my house, and so we really enjoyed going. But this being one of the largest one in Europe, they do have some really amazing exhibits here at this aquarium. How cool is this? They have a whole big tunnel where you can be underneath the fish or among the sharks. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love this experience. I could literally spend my whole day just in this tunnel. Sea turtles have always been my favorite animal, and I have never seen one in real life until today when I saw one flying through the water. It was awesome. He was massive and so cute. And now I know why it's my favorite animal, because they're amazing. Beluga whales. They are so cute and their little faces look like they're smiling. I love belugas too. They're so beautiful. I just love the sea. It makes me so happy to be somewhere like this. Amazing. We've come to the City of Arts and Science, which is absolutely stunning and super futuristic. Look at this. It's almost like being on another planet. The architect, he estimated this area costing about $300 million. It ended up costing $1,300 million. He was way over budget. Good morning from Valencia, Spain. This morning we decided to come to the beach and pretty much spend the whole day here. It is a sunny morning right now. A lot of people are here, and behind me they have umbrellas and chairs that are for rent. It's €7 for an umbrella and then €7 per chair, so not a bad price, and you can rent them for the whole day. So that's exactly what we've done. We don't have to leave until later tonight, maybe around 6. So we're just gonna really soak in the sun, enjoy the water, the sand, and relax here at the beach. Oh, it feels so warm. Oh, the water is way warmer than I expected. It feels so refreshing. The difference between this beach and the beach in Barcelona is the beach in Barcelona is not a natural beach, so it kind of dips very quickly and is really deep immediately. But here you can see that people are out really far in the water and it's still fairly shallow, which means to go swimming you have to go quite a bit out. But I just need to get wet a little bit and cool off because it is really hot today. The sand here on this beach is also so soft on my toes. In Barcelona it's also fairly rocky because I'm assuming it's not a natural beach. The sand is so soft, it's so nice, the water is so refreshing. I love being in the water. I'm gonna dunk myself. Ooh, so nice. Oh, so good. I love the waves. Sadly, that is it. I've made it back to the train station. I have a 3-hour train ride back to Barcelona, my new home. I have school tomorrow, so I need to get back there. It was an amazing weekend. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to comment below what your favorite part was, and I will see you in the next video. So many more adventures to come from here in Spain.